Okay, welcome back everybody. You're watching the final match for tonight for Star Series Season 11. My name is Triumph Man. I'll be casting HellRaisers versus Basically Unknown. Now, Basically Unknown have basically dominated 3 matches with 5 blinks. Just a 5 blink lineup. It works fantastic. Like, their early game kind of weak. In fact, they've been flat out losing the early game in their first match. In fact, against Goomba. Got slaughtered early on, but just both times, their opponents just dialed back the aggression just a bit, dialed it back. They got a bit of farm in. Blink daggers came in and then bang! Everybody dies. Everybody everywhere dies. All the time, everywhere. Pretty simple. So, HellRaisers. We'll see if they don't make the same mistake here. Just do not let up the pressure. Like, just this lineup. It is so, like, you get 5 blinks. Your lineup is so volatile. It can explode at a moment's notice. It is insanely powerful. Anyway, though. Unknown, they'll go with the line pick as their first selection. Now, she played this in Game 1 against Goombas. HellRaisers are going to go with the Vengeful Spirit. It's a very solid opener. Unknown, though, they will ban at the Bat Rider as well. But Lion, okay. I would actually like to see a core Lion. Lion is the kind of hero you can put in mid. He can be done. I think the Chinese did this at some point in Dota 1. It was alright. And the Chinese on Dota 1 played a lot of weird stuff, man. I mean, they do stuff like, they do stuff like Ancient Apparition mid, so there is that. But like, you get a fast Blink Dagger on Lion. It is insanely good. Like, just is nowhere is safe. Blink Hex, stun, you're dead. Finger of Death, you're dead. It is so good. It is insanely good. But if you can find the farm on him as a support to get the dagger, say 15, 20 minutes in, it's just as good, if not better, because it means you get the core, or like a really strong core, ready for the late game. Unknown, though, they will grab the Wind Runner again. And the VS not available for them this time around. I wonder if HellRaisers will ban the Drow. That was the response there from Nips. They banned at the Drow when they saw the VS and the Wind Runner together. Of course, Goomba did try that earlier against Unknown. And again, it worked fine at the beginning. In fact, they got a whole bunch of kills. Like, they got 2 kills before the horn went off. It was insane. They had an insane opening. But then they just slacked off and let them get Blink Daggers, and that was just the end from there on out. So, I wonder if Unknown will try and snag up the Drow. If HellRaisers let it through, that is. I've seen a lot of Drow banning coming out today. Titan also first ban, and HellRaisers might grab up a... They might be thinking of a Viper. I mean, I see the Razor banned, and Razor often gets picked to play against the Viper. The Razor banned out. Maybe they'll go for a Viper in mid. Plausible, although I guess if they're expecting a Windrunner mid, less good. Night Stalker, right? So the first time this is being popped out tonight. Now, HellRaisers played against Empire. And this was banned out against HellRaisers by Empire. They were very worried about HellRaisers putting it to work. Now, I feel like if there's anything you can do against Night Stalker, it's a lineup that punishes diving. And Unknown sort of have that. I mean, they've got the line, but if line gets hit by Crippling Fury, it's not doing a whole lot. But you want to have this sort of thing that basically, not necessarily big ults. Big ults are not worthwhile because the Night Stalker can get re-engaging under the tower. The kind of stuff you want is stuff like Living Armor, in fact. Like, Living Armor is really annoying to dive against. Stuff like that can just... Or a Baden. Miscoil is... Miscoil and a Photic Shield. Really good stuff. Anti-diving mechanics. And once Savannah hits level 6, you can't dive him. Can't dive his lane partner. It's really frustrating to deal about it. And Night Stalker is very much like... The whole point of Night Stalker is to A, snowball, and B, also shut down your opponent's farm. Like, just make it really unsafe to farm to the point where they play hyper defensive and just do not get much value out of the map. Now, Earthshaker picked up by Unknown. Again, another hero that punishes diving. Like, you dive and then you get split up on the dive by a fissure. I like where Unknown are going with this. This is a really solid duo of supports here that just punish people if they try and come in. Double stuns coming to line. AoE stuns from both Earthshaker and Line. They might actually need to be careful with the amount of mana usage on Earthshaker, though. Could be awkward, because obviously fissures cost a lot, but mostly they're just looking for the block. If they can split the team up or fissure trap Night Stalker, could be very awkward for him very quickly. The other advantage as well is Windrunner is hard for Night Stalker to run down. His nukes, generally speaking, alone won't bring her down, so he needs to get the auto attacks in. Windrun does deal with that. If he tries to crippling via Windrunner, well, Line and Earthshaker are going to do something about that. Like, he has to get the silences down on either of those two, preferably the Line, because his disables are longer and stronger. But Slark also banned out by HellRaisers here. And I don't get rid of the Necrophos. Okay, I don't know if that's really a pickup for this match. And Night Stalker's thing is he basically creates a farm disparity by shutting down the map. Phantom Assassin against another hero who can sort of pop in and dive a bit. Starladder picked again another hero that you really just don't want to die. Like, I feel like this is a horrible game for Night Stalker. He's playing into well, if we count Hex, 5 stuns right now. Plus bash, I guess. If you get bashed at the wrong moment, that can be also really awkward. Unknown might just go, fuck it. Just pick mass blinks and a shitload of stuns and watch Night Stalker just go, well, yeah, I don't want to go onto the tower against that. That's actually really awkward. On the plus side, the anti-night vision is pretty damn strong. Well, it's not the anti-vision during night is really strong. Like, that is no joke. Probably one of the strongest factors to Night Stalker. Besides his huge threat value during the nighttime, it's just the fact you can't find your own asshole with both hands when he uses darkness. It is really that bad. You are blind as a bat. Except you don't have echolocation either. You just can't see shit. Enigma now picked up by HellRaisers. Okay. I don't mind this, actually. It, like, pretty much if the team groups up trying to protect each other with their stunts, they open themselves up to a black hole. I would have liked to see the Titan to Ravage more, because it's easier to use and he's safer to use in the offlane. I would have liked that more, but I guess they banned him out early on and it was maybe a mistake. But Enigma can, like, if Unknown group up, right, and just try and defend each other, then Enigma can punish them on the split push side. And the main reason here, if HellRaisers, alright, so they don't get the dives off, it's workable. Better if Night Stalker snowballs, but as long as they're making Unknown play super defensive, they will have the advantage of Phantom Assassin will get farmed, and Enigma will probably push down towers as well. But I'm looking at this lineup right now. The team fight out of Unknown, they don't have that huge ultimate besides Echo Slam, obviously. If they get a perfect Echo Slam, things are just going to die. But they do have, never underestimate 5 or 6 stuns. Like, that shit is retard Mongo proof. Like, it's just a Mongo lineup. You walk into a fight, bash your face against the keyboard, and the stuns are just really hard to deal with. Like, it's like playing a pub game, and as long as you can get your, like, just shepherd your retards into a group, say, hey, let's go together, let's get all our stuns, 5-man stun line, and let's just freaking run at the enemy. Retards, when grouped up, they flail around with their retard strength, and they are very hard to tackle head on. I ain't joking, they're really hard. They hit really hard. It's just one of those things. Like, a 5-stun lineup is a very, very retard-proof lineup. Very easy to execute. Queen of Pain, though, last pick here. Okay. She's kind of Night Stalker food. They do have a lot of good... She's Night Stalker food, but then her line and Earthshaker can look after her, hopefully. But... I'm looking at this. I mean, we saw Miracle play this. And the issue Miracle had was, yeah, he got super buff on the win rate. Like, he was 16 and something, 16 and 1 or something like that. He got huge on the win rate. He played it almost perfect. His shackles were great. Everything was fantastic. And then the issue was, they just didn't have a hard carry in the late game. They just had nothing to deal with their opponents. On the plus side, they do have a Starladder here. But Starladder versus Phantom Assassin, he doesn't really tend to build in the Monkey King bar, and amp damage doesn't give True Strike anymore. I'm pretty sure back in the day, amp damage actually used to prevent mischances against the target, so there was that. So they don't really have that luxury either. Hex on Queen of Pain, I guess. That's a really... Yeah, if Unknown fall behind, but then again, like I said, like 5 stuns, one bad echo and Arts could just literally implode. And with enough farm advantage, like Mind Control, as we saw last match, can just beat the crap out of anybody, but whether or not they get to this match, because HellRaisers are much more suited to brawl early on. Like, if Animance has one of the a great ult for fighting early, and then of course Black Holes are a huge threat, and just Night Stalker during the night is just obnoxious to play against. Anyway, let's call the lineups here for both teams. So, Mind Control playing Starladder, Zeroji on Earthshaker, Slavi on Windrunner, Momo on Lion, Kefka rounding out on the Queen of Pain. The HellRaisers, we have Gorek playing Venomancer, Goddamn on Enigma, Arts playing Phantom Assassin, Vengeful Spirit on being played by Dread, and Afaninji playing the Night Stalker. And, okay. Dual offlane. Looks like they're expecting the offensive trial and have dodged it, although last time it was defensive. Alright then, so got him up in the top lane. Looks like he's just gonna jungle. So they're gonna let Gorek solo safe lane.
This should make my life easier.
Every coin helps.
I mean, if you're gonna really mess with blink daggers, Plague Wards are actually really frustrating. They give great vision, but also they just watch your back really well. As it looks like Afaninji has messed up the block. Now, this can be okay if you let the range creep through, but in this case, it's a melee through, and... Actually, no, this might push now that creep died so freaking quick. That might actually work out. No, he's pinging the range creep. I think he's actually annoyed by that. And there we go. See, he's going to miss out on a bit of CS there. Just because, basically, he's worried about getting jumped. Not bottom lane. Queen of Pain against Dread. This is actually a really easy lane for Queen of Pain. I mean, this is actually pretty awkward. And the Hex comes down there on Dreads. 2.5 seconds. Actually going to auto-attack. No, it gets denied. Phantom Assassin. Sneaks in that deny. Oh, sick blaze from him. Sudden regret there on the level 1 Shadow Strike. Oh dear. It's annoying. Could be worse though. But this is really good. Like Queen of Pain, they could leave her alone very easily, fairly quickly. Just because, as long as she's got Blink up, there is no real way for VS to stun her. Now Gorak going one-on-one with Slavi. Slavi now doing a lot of damage. That tower, okay, finally switches aggro there. Slavi actually gets 2 attacks off before it switches. Bit of random RNGG there. Ninja already using his Void just to farm, now copying a lot of damage here. I think he's got a bottle on the way though, so he should be fine. A Bash comes through, GG, GG Bash. And Mind Control had enough mana for another stun. Ninja would be dead. Oh man, he's counting his lucky stars right there. Slarddar's bottle's almost out as well. Meanwhile, top lane looks like another first blood going to come out. Shackle comes in, Gorak goes down, first blood to Slavi.
Is no more.
First blood.
These lanes
the Wind Ranger gets there first.
I don't really think HellRaisers thought these lanes... the advantage that they're going to have here is that Enigma is going to get a really strong start. Windrunner does not have Windrun just yet.
Winded.
Will get counter-killed, but she got the first blood, so it's all right there. But the reason I say these lanes probably won't really... Like, they have really... Like, the issue with picking Enigmas, or picking any jungler is, like, you weaken your lanes. And when you're planning to try and get a good early start off, that is really, really dangerous to do. Especially when you want the snowball from Night Stalker. Like, right now, if Earthshaker decides to leave top lane, and VS says, hey, Queen of Pain doesn't need help here, with lines just says, hey, he doesn't need help, just say, go and gank mid. Night Stalker is already, like, almost died once. If they come in and rotate and gank him a couple of times before nighttime comes, he's going to be in a really bad position.
No.
And pretty much their whole game is going to be riding on the back of Enigma getting some good early farm and then basically making huge plays. But Enigma's not a hero, barring you get some really, really good black holes that you make huge plays off. And it's difficult against this lineup too. There's just so many freaking stuns. Like, the only hero that he can leave outside of the black hole, and no, I suppose two, Starladder doesn't really have the range on his, but everybody else can just disable his black holes so damn quick. So he's essentially got 3 heroes he's got to trap in the black holes. Shackle comes in, doesn't work out though. Bounces to him, Sorochi is full on stuck. He's like, alright, I give up. I'll cut the damn tree down then. Here we go. HellRaisers realize that bottom lane's a wash, and they're just going to rotate and try and get a kill here. Soroji's pretty low, actually. With the Eidolons, they could get this kill. I think Soroji actually has to TP out. And, yeah, he's going to throw the fissure and just TP. Actually, they go for the tree cut, though! Dread, sneaky plays from him. Tree cut comes out. They throw it in a ward, and the stun comes out. And Soroji, ouch. That's costly. He has to walk back up. B, for him, that's not just that's 135. That's like freaking 200 gold down the drain for him, and 200 gold for a support before 5 minutes. That's a big deal for them. That's their wards, their core upgrade, their boots. That's a big deal. It slows them down quite significantly. Well, haste room being given to Gorak there. They're going to try and make a play on the mid lane. Starladder going to opt for boots first once again. Now the first knight up. Can Night Stalker make anything happen with this? Gone for 3, 1, and 1. So he wants to silence. I mean, he needs to silence because if he wants to catch Starladder or Queen of Pain, he has to put down Crippling Fear on them. Meanwhile, top lane, Art's actually going for Slavi. Slavi throws in the shackle, catches him, and here comes Dread, though. Counter stun comes through, and they should get this kill. Windrun still not...
It is an honor to be
yeah, that's a bit weird. I mean, you're in a lane where you're going to get ganked most likely. You're in the off lane. It's a dangerous lane. And more so, like, someone who's going to try and gank you. And it's been done already. Like, Enigma came at him with 6 Eidolons. He's done it twice now. Not having Windrun is odd. Like, it's normally a go-to skill there. Sure, you have to leave your... sure, you have to leave your shackle level 1 for a bit. Or take a skill, or take a level out of your power shot. But, I mean, she could have escaped there if she had Windrun. I mean, yeah, okay. I guess Slavi here is really relying on having some backup from his teammates. That's the other thing. If you see a Night Stalker running at you, you can just preemptively throw it down. And just basically block a whole bunch of damage. And the stun, counter stun comes out, but BS is here. Now the gank, the rotation here on Mind Control. They're going to pick him off. His stun's already on cooldown. This is goddamn. It's not really a hero that you think of for making the plays and rotating early, but they're doing it, and they're making it work right now. But the downside is Queen of Pain is getting complete free farm in this bottom lane, and, well, PA's getting nothing. In fact, she's rotated out of the bottom lane, so realize this is rubbish. Going to the top lane. She's going to have a better farm here, but it's still... look at this. 2 supports are up here in her face once again. They're getting some extra farm on the Venomancer, I guess. He's on 20 and 8, but it's still not great. I mean, the only hero doing okay at this point in time is Ninja, and even then it's not fantastic. 16 minutes, 6 minutes in, and he's only got 24 CS. Now, the ward spotting Maoma, I think they're just going to back off. They don't really want to walk into 3 heroes with stuns like that. Arts could be trouble here. They should know it's coming, though. I don't think he's going to get caught out. Ward gets taken, expires. Line throws down one of his own. Ninja's thinking about going back and he's going to be spotted this time. His rotation will be spotted. Will they try and make something happen is the question. Meanwhile, bottom lane. Benno just picked up the ring first, which is solid stuff. He's going to help out his pushing there. Meanwhile, I heard Starladder pop the speed, but this is not what's going down now. Dread getting a power shot there. In comes the Fissure. They're slowing down Ninja. In comes the Earth Spike as well. Maoma now getting stuck in. Shackle shot as well. Ninja just cannot get in. Slavy still no wind run. Oh, they pick off the line. It's going to be a second kill now on Slavy. Now, he could have gotten away here. He had the wind run and just so much regret. Why? Queen of Pain. They're trying to get a counter kill here. I don't know if we get this, though. Ninja slow down Fissure as well. In comes the Scream of Pain. They might actually get a turnaround kill. No, Ninja will go down. Some kills traded, but again, Windrunner. I could have avoided that death there. Just Windrun again. Just not even 1 level. I guess you'll get it at level 6. There's no real reason to get Focus Fire at level 6. I mean, that's 2 deaths right now that could have been avoided with Windrun, so just... I don't know how I feel about that. I feel it's a very greedy skill build. Like, he just wants to get the most firepower he can possibly get out of his skill build. And, I mean, he's getting it, but it's at the cost of dying. See a TP out there for Gorik. Both stuns already used. Gorik's going to get away. They realize, oh, well, screw it. Takes a lot of dot damage, though. Now, Phantom Assassin currently sitting on 27-4. He's getting some farm now that they've had to back. Unknown have had to back off on the top lane. Question is, again, the Blink Daggers. I mean, this is where we saw Unknown lose 2 early games in a row, get crushed in them, and then they just swung around. As soon as the Blink Daggers started coming out, everything changed. And we saw exactly how much trouble I started copying 5. Be so many stuns there trying to get through. Still got a kill out of it, but still got 2 kills out of it, but that was more courtesy of Slavy with his greedy skill build more than anything else. Now Oma back to the bottom lane. There's nothing but brown boots to his name there. Mind control. Yeah, this is like, even if he has a blink right now, he can't really do a whole lot to gank Gorik. These wards are so frustrating.
Denied.
Art's actually pushing up. He's not really scared of them. He hasn't got any backup, but then again, Unknown don't know that. They don't have any offensive wards up this time. And a smoke up here from Dread, and goddamn, this could be another kill pretty damn quickly. Ward gets picked off there as well. You mentioned that. Dye got rid of that. Power shot there on Arts. He's got to heal. He's got to heal though. He's going to heal up with the Helm of Iron Will. Smoke now going to get bounced. They've got a Fissure ready to go. A slow there on Slavy. Can they block them off this time? Actually, no, it's not going to work. No, they don't. It might actually work because they don't have Midnight Pulse. The block, though, not succeeding. And Slavy, he's got Windrun this time. They're cutting their way free. Oma's coming back in. They get stunned up by Magic Missile. Can he get a stun off himself? No, Malphus going to come out. Stun comes through, but it's on Gorik. Not really the target they want. Affinity comes in from the backside, and they get the clean up there. Line getting picked off easy as you please. This is buying mind control some time, though, and I think he's the main focus here. I'm still not sure about this Queen of Pain pick. It's just a bit... it's not doing a whole lot. I mean, it's not even really scaring HellRaisers. Maybe they can get the burst damage now on Affinity. Slower silence as well. Affinity now maybe in trouble. Sonic Wave going to come through. Black Hole gets cancelled. Or a Shackle comes through. Stopping, goddamn. He's going to get stunned up as well by the Slithering Crush. He gets brought down by a Queen of Pain. And then we'll get that counter kill out. This is what I mean. Like, this Blink Black Hole shenanigan. Like, this, well, not Blink, but this is the Black Holes. This match, it's just not... Whoa! Close, but no cigar. Kefka blinks forward, but not fast enough. It is daytime. Affinici's backing off there. Darkness not available. And Windrun used, but... Oh, power shot! Not quite enough. I think that was a pretty quick channel. Cut that one off early. But... going back to this, like the black hole in this match is just so so anti-stunts. Just not going to get a good black hole off. It's going to be amazing. If he pulls off a good black hole, it's going to be pretty damn amazing because he's playing against 5 freaking disables. Plus more if Queen of Pain bites an Orchid or something. Look there. He gets a BKB, I suppose. Yeah, obviously. And if the BKB comes out, yeah, he's got a good shot. But, I don't know if he's going to get the farm for it. He's putting a mechanism first. Meanwhile, net worth currently favouring HellRaisers. I'm just getting more of the map at this point in time. Now, how's PA doing? As we see the Amp being thrown a nice dog, just trading some hits there. Unfortunately, not getting a stun down on him, so he's in no danger at this point in time. Another smoke up here from HellRaisers. I think that's their 3rd smoke. Have they got any left? No, that's their last smoke. And the smokes so far have been pretty successful, so they've had a good value out of them. Slavia about to get picked off though, most likely. She's got Windrun. Did he see that? They pinged him. Oh, smoke disrupted. They see this now, but it looks like they might get somebody here. Slavia going to come in. Shackle Shot comes out. Latches to a tree there. Now it looks like Power Shot coming through as well. Slavia slowed down. Going to need to Windrunner who's in trouble. Goddamn, might still run him down anyway. Windrun comes out. Starladder, never mind. They will get the silence down there. Mahoma being forced back. Starladder actually saying, screw it, I'm out of here. Copying the Malefus. Actually, Kefka going back in. He's low mana though. Might want to rethink this. Power Shot Fissure as well. It's a lot of burst damage coming up. I don't think they've got the follow-off to end it. Again, more damage here on Starladder. Gets clocked by a dagger. And I think Unknown need to just back off and heal up at this point in time. It's now night time. And, oh, he comes in. Void cancelling the TP. They're just going to have to escort Mind Control back to base. Look at this.
Illusion.
Freaking an escort detail right now. And this is going to give HellRaisers a free tower. Darkness not used yet. Queen of Pain going for Lincoln's first? Okay. Maybe the Ring of Health is just for laning phase. I don't know about this Ring of... If that's a Lincoln's first, I don't know how I feel about that. They've got a lot of trash spells to bounce the Lincolns. Like Stifling Dagger would be the easiest way. Just throw out the Stifling Dagger, bang. Low value spell, low cost spell, low cooldown. Easy just to keep pinging it. I mean, that's the only reason for him to build a Perseverance, unless he's really... I highly doubt it's a Battle Fury. That would be weird as hell. Not a free Roshan there for the Dire team, and it's going to be a Lincoln's by the looks of it. Yeah, I don't like it. It's really expensive. Queen of Pain, it doesn't really facilitate to a snowball effect for the hero, and just... I suppose it stops her from being solo ganked by Night Stalker, but it's not great. I really don't know how I feel about that. Oh well. The 5-on-5 engagement is pretty weak. At this point in time, goddamn, just backing up in the jungle. Still finding that mechanism, and it's actually, no, it's done. And Appaninji looks like he's going BKB first by the looks of things, and I think this is definitely, he needs to do it. So many freaking stuns on that team. Plus, of course, all the burst damage coming out of Queen of Pain line. Definitely a big deal. Appaninji wants to go in there, thinking about Kefka's, thinking about his own nukes. Oh, she gets spotted up there, blinks out. Oh, that was close. We'll disjoint the dagger as well. Alright, Arts has picked up the Helmet of the Dominator. Are they stacking? They've got a creep there to do it. They haven't started stacking yet, though. It's pretty damn early, though. And they find a ward. Gonna pick that off. Meanwhile, wrap around there from an invisible Night Stalker. Could go for the line kill. Actually, might just settle for Zoroji. Zoroji, the tower is close by, and they can't really see Windrunner. This could actually be awkward if he dives this. And Magoma's in now as well. I don't think I want... Does he see Magoma, though? If he doesn't see Magoma, he does now, for sure. He's got huge night vision. Oh, the smoke disrupted. They've got no detection. Like, oh, god damn it. What is this crap? Appaninji probably just chuckling to himself there. Invisible ninja tactics. Look, they walk past the ward hoping that Appaninji's going to follow them, but Appaninji knows that counter ward's there. They just lost a ward, so unlikely to happen. He backs off anyway. Meanwhile, while shenanigans are happening middle, Arts is free farming. And you see now, here's the highest net worth. And a free Aegis too to boot. Farm-wise, only 59 CS, but the tower's definitely making up for it. And he's on 4 kills, 1 death. That's also a pretty big deal as well. Venomancer actually went for an early medallion. That's actually nice to counter at low levels of amp damage. It doesn't fully counter it, but it's just nice. Make diving a little bit less dangerous for Night Stalker now. He has picked up his Ogre Club. BKB on the way, one would assume. Top lane, mind control, just at work. Just gonna counter this. Attacker crits. Oh man, that's such bullshit. Man, that's just level 1, 2. Level 2 coup de grace on the way. We'll have that in a short moment. So far, a bit of a Mexican standoff breaking out in this mid lane here. Gorex is happy just to keep spamming. Spamming. Right now, HellRaisers is just buying time, just chipping down these towers. Starladder, though, has a blink now. This was the danger zone. For every other game they played, the danger zone for the team was once Starladder got a blink, everything... it got troublesome once the blink started coming out. That's blink number 1. Lion, unfortunately, not going to have a blink very soon. Earthshaker also pretty lagging away. Oh, now Blink's going to come in. Stun comes in comes the burst. And they will pick off Gorek. That'll slow down the push in mid lane. Slavy, though, taking a lot of hits. What's doing so much damage? Oh, man, Slavy might actually need to win run against that. But Blink revealed now they know, and he's going to go for a second kill. In comes the burst damage. Shred getting it blown up. Okay, I see why they picked up Kefka. This is essentially 2 Blinks at once for the cost of 1. They got the burst damage. Slavy, what are you doing, buddy? Get the hell out of there. Man, if they'd thrown that dagger, he'd be dead at him. Man, Art's now in trouble as well. Can they score a bash? Zips away to the creep there. Blink away. Going to get disjointed. The dagger, disjointed. And a Fissure coming out and just slowing him down. And Art's also falling really low. Meanwhile, Mind Control getting slowed down by the Poison Sting. It's too low level though to trigger that. In fact, okay, even level 4 Poison Sting's not enough to disable the dagger. It's just the auto attack will shut it off.
With gratitude.
Now here we go, 5-man push coming out. Arts, holy crap, Arts is low. Mechanism pops. Artso has got the mechanism though, and now Unknown, they can't see crap. As I'm just going to switch over to Radiant Vigil here. Look how little they can see. Like they're really scared to get in there. You can't see it. They couldn't find their own asshole with both hands with that amount of vision. Enigma could be standing here for all they know, ready to waddle in and black hole them. There's just no way to tell what the hell's going on. And look, they literally are. Look at that. That is so dangerous for Unknown. That's just free time right now for him to hit the tower. And he just gets reclaimed just as they go in. Art's in so much trouble. In comes the Fissure. Mind Control now trying to back out there, but he got the kill there on PA. They'll get the counter kill here. I heard a Finger of Death come out. Gorak falling low now. Will get blown up most likely. Throws out the Poison Nova. Throws out the Venomous Scale as well. It is only level 1, so no DOTs from that. But it looks like they will pick him up anyway. Dread now pushing forward. A long no swap back. Kef get out of trouble. Stun comes out. Do they have the Stars to follow up? It looks like, I'm not sure what Ninja activated. Ninja actually back up. Buyback to Starladder. Starladder jumps in. Grabs 2 with a stun. Shackle shot. Grabs 2. Fissure comes in. Ninja now in trouble. Amp damage on him. And Unknown, they mount the defense and bring it home. It costs them a buyback, but totally worth it. But they did lose to tier 1. Hey, you know what? They picked off 4 heroes for the cost of 2 and a buyback. I think that's definitely worthwhile there. Yeah, there we go. Not so much for the Slider, but like we said, the Blink Daggers. Like, that gave Earthshaker so much money. He's almost got his Blink now. That is a big deal.
Invisibility.
Lion, not so much, I guess. He didn't get anything good out of this. Earthshaker has 1900 gold now. That's a huge deal. Although, oh, this sucks. He's about to die.
Stop.
And Phantom Assassin, well, lives up to her name and assassinates the Earthshaker. And, damn, for him. 30 gold per level. Say goodbye to 270 gold. Yep, 270 gold gone. That was actually a pretty important... Like, I don't know if they realized, but that was actually a pretty damn important kill. They probably figured he's getting close, because he was farming pretty... For an Earthshaker that's farming pretty aggressively, pushing out on low health like that. They probably figured he was desperate to get that blink, and they've just slowed him down by a good couple of minutes there. HellRaisers. See what they can find here at Ninja now. Working towards that BKB still. Is getting close. About 600 gold away once he gets that up. This is where it gets ugly for Unknown. Once the BKBs start coming out, their initiation isn't as good. Unless Earthshaker gets a blink in, or let's rip with an Echo Slam. Then definitely it's plausible that they can just blow up the... They can just blow up the Night Stalker before he can do anything good. But the problem is they've also got to kill Arts. Arts is pretty damn fat. He's getting pretty damn fat. He's 8.3k. He's the highest net value in this game. And he's working towards a BKB now as well. He's got a basher for YOLO bashes. And I don't think Mind Control can actually man-fight him. The evasion is pretty damn strong. Although it is only level 2 blur, so maybe he can for a little while. Once level 4 blows up, I don't think Starladder can man-fight him one-on-one. With Hex, definitely plausible. Actually, that's probably the biggest fear that he has. If Arts gets hexed, he's going to melt really quickly. Now we've got Mind Control in trouble. Needs to sprint out of there if he can find time to do it. Shackle comes in after. How did that lash? That's bollocks there. Finger of Death comes in after. Ninja getting blown up. Mech gets popped out. Vision comes in on the wrong side, though. He's going to get away there. But you know what? I think he deserves to get away with that. Oh, never mind! In comes Kefka. Let's rip with a Sonic Wave. Might die in return. His Sonic Wave as well. Crits come through on a bash. Four stuff down to the low ground. Might get away. His Shackle Shot comes through again. Down goes the Vengeful Spirit. Mind Control now trying to get clear. Arts so says, I want to kill from this. Bash comes in. No, never mind. Not a bash. It's a fissure. Fissure comes in. Arts gets stunned up, but gets the kill regardless.
The Phantom strikes.
That Shackle, though. That was ridiculous. He had no business getting that Shackle. Zoroji gets out, still closing in on the blink. And it is Queen of Pain grabbing up the... I don't know how I feel about the Lincoln Sphere. I almost feel like an early BKB might have been better. Like, just so she can't get opened up on by Night Stalker. Like, Night Stalker tries to open on her, and she's no. BKB, go away. In fact, that's probably what Starladder wants next. Yeah, BKB, he is working on as well. Now, mid tower gets denied there by Phantom Assassin, getting close again. Zoroji needs 100 gold. Just wants that last 100 gold. Phantom Assassin, nope, still working on the BKB there. Lose my train of thought. Did she buy back? No, she did not buy back. Just checking. I thought she had more money than that. Apparently not. I am incorrect. Vengeful Spirit. She's gone for the phase. She's gone for the Tranquils, which is it's good and bad. Like against Starladder, she kind of needs the armor as wow.
The pain.
Well,
The ecstasy.
they will lose the Vendomancer once again. But yeah, going back to my train of thought, she gets the Tranquils, which is definitely going to help out armor-wise, but it's not really going to nullify that much from amp damage. And she kind of lacks a lot of health, and it's not like they don't have a lot of burst magic too. So I don't know about the Tranquils. But there's a lot of burst magic. Obviously, Finger of Death, Line, Finger of Death, Stun. The Queen of Pain is the other obvious culprit as well. And then, of course, Slavi actually has a fair bit himself. Especially once the lightning bolts start flying. Off the Maelstrom. Now, looks like an easy tower coming out here. Night Stalker is giving chase. They're still working. Oh, no, he's got enough right now. Magoma's going to die here. There's no way he gets out of this. No backup for him. He would just be allowed to... For what? Aphrodite, what are you doing? And he's just going to TP home. That's a... Wow. And he can see 3 top is the thing. Like, it's not like he didn't know where they were. He could see 3 top. He just chickened out. Okay, well, it's a freebie for Lion there. He's just allowed to TP home. And he's halfway to a Blink Dagger. So that's actually pretty significant. Being allowed to get away there. Night Stalker, though, he picks up the rest of his BKB. So he's going to have that now. And the question is, can they deal with the BKB? I'm not sure. Well, they can if Urshak gets the opening hit there. And he's got the Blink Echo now as well. So the dunks are ready. That's a free Roshan there. Now, the last time Phantom Assassin had the Aegis, right? She expired literally the second before she got jumped by a Blink. Blink crushed there from Starladder. Now the war... Oh, they see this one, and then Slavi reveals himself. I was going to say they might leave it up. Slavi, what have you done? You've given away this smoke up now. They might have actually smoked under that, I'm not sure. Queen of Pain,
Worthy
though.
tribute.
She will pick up a bounty rune as... Looks like HellRaisers for the moment are just backing off again. It's just buying time. Lion still about 1.2k away from his blink. Once Lion gets the blink, that's going to be the really dangerous one. The blink hex is pretty much instantaneous and he can just let rip. Like, the issue is, like, even if he doesn't instantly kill Phantom Assassin, he can just basically put her so low that she can't really participate in the fight anymore without an Aegis. Like, maybe if she... Actually, no, if she finishes up the Satanic, it'll be okay, but it's still really dangerous. It's quite plausible that she gets fingers... Like, she just loses so much health to Finger of Death. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, goddamn. Starladder is there, but they don't see him. No, now they see him. Slarddar's going to go for it. Here he goes. Mind Control wants this kill. Blink, in comes the crush, and the amp damage coming through. Goddamn, no, they split a little bit to stop the black hole from coming through. Gets the bash down anyway. And a freebie coming out there for Mind Control. Although, actually, no, Arts is here, but there's 3v1, so he just backs up. Ooh, Fissure comes out. He getting clipped by that Fissure. Could have been trouble. Blink and Crush was ready. Bottom lane, Starladder wants to make a go. This will be spotted up though. In comes the stun. Ninja doesn't have nighttime available. Gets the silence out there. Slow as well. It's a low slow though. Daytime, so forced up. Wrong direction. In comes the Echo Slammer. Swap there. In comes the Sonic Wave there. Dread goes down. Finger of Death. I don't know if that was worth it. Now we've got Ninja popping the BKB. TPing home. Starladder does tick out in the end to the VS. But they pick up 2 kills for the price of 1. It was a pretty significant kill down on Starladder though. He just lost a lot of gold. Yeah, he lost a ton of gold there. We're at about 400, 500 gold there, and that was pretty much almost his completed BKB, so that's going to slow him down. Again, just an unfortunate timing there on a death. The funny thing is, they probably actually could have killed Night Stalker as well. The issue was that the Finger of Death came out on the VS, who had like 100 health left. It wasn't really necessary. And she'd already used her stun too. They could have just gone for the Finger of Death on Night Stalker, but you know what? Heat of the moment. It happens.
Not so fast.
And hindsight is 20/20. Night Stalker, 1100 gold in the bank. Will he go for a Scepter next, or will he try something a bit more punchy?
My spirit echoes.
I feel like the Scepter at nighttime, especially with the new changes for darkness, it's so freaking strong. Like its value, the Scepter value just went up with those changes to darkness. Then he might just pick up something more punchy. Like he might just pick up an AC to try and help out Phantom Assassin. The negative armor on her is still no joke. If she gets hexed with amp damage on her, she's just going to melt really, really quickly. Because the hex gets rid of the evasion, the amp damage just makes her armor a mockery. Top lane. He's actually getting really close. He's about, well, maybe 1500 gold away from finishing up a hex. That's actually a pretty damn big deal. And the more hexes they have, the easier it is to shut down that blink. Speaking of which, Arts jumps into the down, jumps into the stun. Slimy though, push up the high grounds, staffs himself back down. Regrets that, I reckon. The Earthshaker will get back. Arts almost goofed there. He blinked into a fissure, and then instantly copped a follow-up stun. He's just lucky the line wasn't close enough really to help follow up on that. And unfortunately, Windrunner got swapped out there and immediately jumps back in. Like, she forced stuff the other way, she would have been fine, but she was in the middle of trying to force stuff back towards base. So she ended up force stuffing back down the cliff into the fight. Let's see a BKB pop there by Arts. Arts still has the Aegis as well. Just going to force them back there. It looks like they're going to get a free, possibly a free tier 3. Actually, no, she's going to have to back up. As BKB wears off here, it's very dangerous. Although Black Hole is still ready, and it is nighttime. Not darkness, though. So free to come in. Double check the jump on Arts. Don't know if this is the right choice, though. Going to massively bring it down there. A slow coming to Mind Control. The stun comes in as well. Down goes Arts, but he's got the Aegis. They will clean up the line as well in the meantime. Tier 3 is down. Pop back up there from Arts. Kept getting chased back. Slavy pushing back in, but it looks like they are just going to lose a tier 3. Won't lose a Rax. It will cost them line to defend. Line not managing to get Finger of Death out there. And a blink forward there from Mind. That's a pretty ballsy blink forward. Gonna cut down the creep wave there. Fighting into an Aegis, I mean, that wasn't actually that bad a result there for Unknown, but at the same time, HellRaisers are probably pretty happy with how this match is progressing. It's really going to come down to the chain stuns. Like, can they deal with the Mongo chain disables, or can they
Regeneration.
will they just fall prey to it? Can they outplay it? But the amount of CC Unknown has is just... it's insane. It's ridiculous. So much freaking stun. Now, after Ninja, what's he going to go for? He's bought something. It's a Vladimir's off... Oh, is it? No, wait, what is it? It is a Vlad's offering. There we go. Alright, he's getting rid of his bottle now. Decides he doesn't need it anymore. We'll remove that. And the Vlad's... I mean, it's nice for push. If we're planning to get aggressive early, it's pretty damn nice for PA as well. Just the extra lifesteal is really good. She's already got a whole bunch. She's already a fair amount herself as well. It really plays very nicely with just her sheer damage output as well. You see that, like, with a Command Aura, she's already swinging for 200 damage. It's actually a pretty significant amount of lifesteal there. Haze Rune picked up there. My Mind Control snags it away from Ninja. We'll back off. Just a cheeky play from him. Over now. And there we go. Lion has found his blink. Zippity zoop, swap back there on Slavy, though. Slavy might want his own freaking blink at this rate. Gonna try and windrun away. Unfortunately, they've got vision. Oh, 4-star into the pit. Will manage to get away. They're playing it out. But there's no... Oh, yes, there is, actually. Finish just runs in and kills him. So anyway.
Dagger.
Slavy getting picked off. Night Stalker now giving chase here. Uh-oh. They see Zeroshi. Zeroshi probably just wants to turn and throw out the stun. Like he needs to... Oh, no, never mind. Never mind. BKB gets popped. Moments go. Oh, crap. I messed up. Doesn't matter, though. He's going to TP away, and he will just get away. That was tight. That's Night Stalker, no earned charge. So Lace used up his last earned charge there, trying to pick off Lion. Lion, though, holy crap, that was close for him. Lane Gorak just can push. Gorak's been not a huge factor this match. Not been a huge factor. He's just been gradually pushing out lanes. I feel like they probably could have done with another initiator. I feel like it would have been better if they picked an initiator instead of the Venomancer here. Bottom lane, Hex comes out, it's on Arts. Arts in trouble, getting hit by the stun. Finger of Death, swaps him away, doesn't matter, gets cleaned up there. And now Dread in the line of fire, out of mana here, just getting blasted down. 2 for the price of nothing, actually. They don't trade any kills in return, and yet this is the issue. Just blink, Hex, blink, stun, blink everything. He's got a BK, he just has no time to use it. This is a really brutal lineup to play against. And this matchup, I feel like Starladder could actually probably justify getting Assault next, because his team can really appreciate the bonus armor, and also for himself, it would really just help shut down the amount of damage that's being put out against him from the Phantom Assassin. And it will also help counteract the Venomancer as well. He's carrying a medallion there. Gondam's lurking. He's got his own blink up and running. And yeah, with the blink up and a BKB. Okay, so now it's his time to shine, to set up the big nasty BKB black holes. I'm gonna laugh though if he goes through first one and then Mind Controls bashes him. That's actually pretty damn sad. Appanage now TPing out, realizing that his body sense is tingling, realizes he's in the line of fire, just gets the hell out. They don't have any vision up. I think they just realized they saw nothing going on down here. Hang on, wait a minute. Let's go a little sus. Roshan though, that's a hell of a long spawn coming up. Now Kefka. Alright, this is about the time where Kefka probably wants his own BKB, maybe? BKB will help him deal with some of Night Stalker's shenanigans. Also, he might also want just a Monkey King Bar, something to keep his auto attack relevant towards the lake. And the other advantage is as well, Monkey King Bar, lucky mini bashes that can just punch through. BKB can also be pretty annoying to play against. And Smoke Gank here, so Roji going to get picked off most likely. I don't think there's any room for him to escape. Dagger comes out of crits, but
Down I go.
gets assassinated. No objectives being picked up anywhere else. Really just a bit of split pushing there from Kefka. And nobody else in any danger. But that's the downside, of course, farming under some wards there. Kefka actually, this is pretty dangerous for him. Like, he could get jumped here by a Night Stalker. In hell, he could get jumped by, I mean, he could get jumped by a black hole and he'd be in a lot of trouble. Has to be quite wary. Art's now just backing off. Slavy pushing for... Wow, Slavy's possibly about to die. These guys pushing him. He's probably dead. No, they're alright. He'll see them backing off and he won't push it any further. Meanwhile, Gorak holds off the push in the top lane and will cause Queen of Pain to retreat back to base. A smoke up there from the... they saw it! They smoked under the ward. Uh-oh, and they're saying they're going to mount the defense here on the high ground. They're checking Roshan. They're going to check Roshan, see there's nothing there. Right, they see nothing's there, and they might try and use the smoke to push onto the high ground. If they push on the high ground, they're going to get wiped. There's a good chance they get wiped here. Arrow, though, scouts them, and they figure it out. Okay, they're just going to back up. That's fortunate, but now they've got no vision. I'm just going to switch out of vision. Oh, they can't see a damn thing. And it looks like HellRaisers actually back off there, but he still like, just could not. Darkness is so freaking strong. Like when HellRaisers pop Darkness, like, Unknown just had to back up. They just can't see anything. And they're actually, there's a lot of pings. I can't tell who's pinging what though. And I think they're worried. They're definitely very worried. There's looks like, Yeah, they don't see this coming. This is going to be awkward here. Is it going to move in there? Power shot comes in. In comes the BKB. Nightstalk gets stuck in on Slavy. Slavy now in trouble. Tries to run for his life. Meanwhile, Mind Control jumps in there, gets the stun down. In comes the Black Hole. Grabbing Mind Control. Queen of Pain though drops through the ult. Walks into the Black Hole. That's not good. Buyback from Winnow. Dunk comes in. Doesn't do enough damage though. Ninja BKB up. It's going to be just fine. Down goes Starladder. Down goes the Roji. The buybacks have come out right now. And they're trying to give chase. But that Darkness initiation. And the BKBs now have as well. Have really just repulsed a lot of Unknown's ability to fight. When Darkness is up, they can't get that initiation off. And the BKBs just come out, but it looks like they're going to lose Gorik in return. Ninja now in trouble, possibly Kefka though. Falling low, she's silenced up, brought down by Arts. Arts now going toe-to-toe with Slavy. He's probably going to win this. Down goes Slavy as well. Mind Control now fighting for. Mind Control is screwed. Stun comes out, Mind Control, can he get a stun off? No, he's dead. He's very dead. Queen of Pain buys back, but she can't get back into the fight fast enough. So a bunch of buybacks and diebacks. Bring that up there. Diebacks coming out there. Queen of Pain, diebacks from Windrunner, diebacks from Zoroji? No diebacks from Zoroji. Diebacks from Zoroji and Starladder. Yeah, that's awkward. And free Roshan, so easy fight win there. That is just the power. Like, you saw that. Like, it's Night Darkness, just so freaking stupidly strong. They could not see a damn thing. Just walked in to fight. BKB's up. Didn't help the Queen of Pain walked into a black hole. But, yeah, when... Basically, the HellRaisers, when they can't see the Enigma, they can't do anything about him. And they don't have something like a VS to counter him. That is definitely really frustrating for them. Right now, Ninja's ult is just facilitating the black holes like nothing else. Now, so after that fight there, holy shit, that's a hell of... After those last couple of fights... We're at about a 13,000 goldie right now for HellRaisers. I feel like Queen of Pain as well, she really needs that BKB up. She can find it. They just need a lot of BKBs up. But it's kind of coming to the point where Phantom Assassin's just going to cut through that. And she's got her own Assault Cuirass as well. It's definitely going to help out. Whereas Starladder, no, does not have one of his own. He could even just use some raw armor right now. Now, right now, Unknown are so far behind that even if they had buybacks available, they should just spend up. Because either they win these fights, or they die. As we've seen, like last match, like last fight, they were so far behind already. They brought back in the fight and just died. Like, two heroes died back. There was nothing they could do about it. And now, like, this Darkness just gets even worse. Now Nightstalker can see over trees. He's got flying vision. Look at this. Like, they can't see a damn... This is so freaking stupid. Got Gem, he's got everything. Now Kefka, no, jumps away there, will prop the Lincolns, keep himself alive for the moment. Arts moving in, gets hit there by the Empowered, they have a follow. Shaku comes to us on Arts, but he's still got an Aegis, so he's okay. They're thinking about going for Arts. Arts just walking away now. Actually, screw it, I'm going back in. Gorik blinks in, throws out the Poison Nova. Gonna drive Maoma back as well. Zoroji also falling back. Arts still up and running. Melirax is down. And HellRaisers just disengage. And it's pretty much nothing Unknown can do about it. They just can't fight him during the nighttime. Black Hole was ready to go as well. Enigma was looking for a chance. Couldn't find it, though. Now they've got this ward down to the diabase, too. They might actually go back in a minute. As Phantom Assassin... Oh, okay. She needs to TP home. So they're actually going to have... Goddamn act as a mule and carry her basher for her. Alright, double damage there for Ninja. They might actually save that for... I think they're actually saving that for PA. They are saving that for PA. Oh boy. More crits than you can focus stick at. And they're going to be bloody big crits too. Meanwhile, Slavy just counter pushing the bottom lane, trying to keep things moved out. Here is he's trying to build up a Monkey King bar to help deal with the Phantom Assassin. Ninja now is going to steal the creep stack there. Anything been done about it? He's got... Oh, man, he's got so much vision. And he sees the Earthshaker there. He's going to be able to open up here. Throws down the slow dagger coming as well. Silence on Zoroji. Zoroji's got nothing to counter it. Pops the BKB now. Zoroji DS gets blown up. Nothing he can do about it at all. And now Black Hole comes in, catches Kefka, loses his beard. Loses his Lincolns. The Lincolns, I've got to say, I don't really agree with that vibe there. A swap back on Mind Control. Pops the BKB, but they might just go toe-to-toe with him in a second. Dread now. Throws at the Wave of Tail. Mind Control's lacking armor. He's just going to back up on 5 armor right now. Windrunner goes down. Just gets snapped down there. Blown up as well. 4 down. Only line remains. And GG is called. Unknown know that they can't stand against this. The PA is too damn farm, so against the Mass Blink lineup, HellRaisers, they take the early initiative. The BKBs come out of a timely fashion as well, and once the BKBs, and the Darkness as well, once they stopped the initiation, like basically, like that's what Basic Unknown's lineup was built around. Strong stuns and initiations, that was their line. They get the Alpha Strike and they crush, pick off heroes during the initiation, and then they win the fight from there on out. Once they basically took the initiation factor away from them, there was nothing Unknown could do about it. Just nighttime, they can't see anything. When Darkness gets popped, they have flying vision. They always lose the initiation there. They have nothing to deal with the Blink Black Hole BKB coming out of Enigma, and it's just lights up from there on out. And again, on top of that, nobody fight a Phantom Assassin in the late game. Just did not have the farm for it. Anyway, guys, that was Star Series for tonight.